Nighttime Cries of Desperation. Andy's final phone calls. April 2nd, midnight. Maybe I should call Keisha. No, I've had enough of her whining and complaining, and I thought she understood me. She ain't nothing but a scar on my soul. I gotta move on. I think I'll call that Carruthers dude. He said to call him any time, day or night. Let's see. What's that number? Here it is. Maybe if I talk to him, I can get my head clear. I feel like I got cotton in my brain. Hello, this is Dr. Carruthers answering service. May I help you? Yeah, my name is Andy Jackson, and I need to talk to Dr. Carruthers right away. Are you a patient of his? Yeah, I guess. I've been in to see him several times. He said it was okay for me to call him any time of the day or night, so I'm calling. Could you connect me, please? I'm sorry, sir, but Dr. Carruthers' mother had a heart attack and he had to go out of town. Dr. Kelly is taking his calls tonight. He'd be very glad to talk to you. Dr. Kelly? Who is that? I can't talk to no stranger. It took me a long time to get used to talking to that one long-head doctor, and he told me he'd be there for me any time I needed him. This is the first time I feel like I really need to talk to him, and you tell me he ain't there? What kind of mess is this? Sir, Dr. Carruthers was the doctor on call tonight, but as I told you, he had a sudden emergency. I can get Dr. Kelly to... Look, isn't there some way you can call Dr. Carruthers long distance? This is really important. I'm really sorry. You said your name was Andy? Yeah, Andy. I'm really very sorry, Andy. Dr. Carruthers left about 2 hours ago for the airport, headed to California. He's on the plane now, so we can't even page him. But Dr. Kelly is a really fine advisor, and I know you'll like him. Let me connect you. He's on the other line. He'll be with you in 30 seconds, okay? Yeah, okay. Click. Forget this. I don't need this. How come he be gone? Adults are always talking about being there when you need them, but when you decide that you do, they be disappeared like dust. Okay, what do I do now? I feel like the world is closing in on me. Wait a minute. I know who's home. Coach Ripley. Of course he's home. Tomorrow's a school day. He's got to go to work. He's got to be home. He'll cheer me up. He always makes sense. I wonder if he's asleep. Hello, you've reached the Ripley residence. We're sorry we are unable to come to the phone now. If you leave a message at the sound of the tone, we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Have a real nice day. Beep. Click. Yeah, well, you have a real nice day or night or life or whatever. I hate talking to machines. It's like it takes a part of you, a part of your soul or something when you talk on those things. You leave a little piece of yourself all naked and unprotected for anybody to see when they push that little button. Well, they ain't getting none of me. Coach is probably asleep anyway. I'll talk to him tomorrow at school. School. When I think about school, I feel like I got a mouthful of dry bread and I can't swallow. I think about school, I feel like I jumped off the deep end of the pool and then remembered that I couldn't swim and then realized that it didn't matter anyway because the pool was empty. When I think about school, I feel like I'm trying to take deep breaths, but the air is made of sand. When I think about school, I feel like I'm in a dark, closed room with invisible hands pushing me from all directions and pushing me toward a light I can't see. Some kids can see the light. Some walk around like they got light screwed in their foreheads. Some just carry a glow like Keisha. Yeah, Keisha shines. I'm going to call her. She'll talk to me. I know she will. Hello, Mrs. Montgomery. May I speak to Keisha, please? Who is this? It's me, Andy Jackson. Did I wake you up? Andy, of course you woke me up. Do you know what time it is? I'm sorry. I really need to speak to Keisha. It's important. Andy, she's asleep, and you should be too. You can't call here after midnight on a school night and expect me to call her to the phone. I don't care how important it is. Now you go get some rest, and you can talk to her at school tomorrow, okay? I'm sorry I bothered you, Mrs. Montgomery. Don't even tell her I called. She'll just have one more thing to be mad at me for. Things always look brighter in the morning, Andy. I'm sure you two will be able to work out your differences. She really thinks a lot of you. Now, get off this phone and let me get back to sleep. Okay, Mrs. M. Good night, and thanks. So what do I do now? My head is throbbing. My mind is cloudy. My heart is bloody, and my soul is on ice. I think I read that somewhere. Nobody's home, and nobody cares. Maybe I'll try sleep. I wish I could sleep forever.